again, everybody. I guess we can say we're on the road again. We are headed to Anse, West Virginia, down there to the home of Anse Hatfields, old home place. We're going to do some exploring today, some detecting. Been down there several times before, detecting and found stuff for the museum for Jack down there. And I went through some clips that I had found that I had recorded previously on a trip that I was down there by myself when Leo wasn't with me. I found a part of a horseshoe and a couple of shotgun shells. I had video clips of it. That was before I had made the channel that I have now. So we're going down today, and we're going to see if we can add to that and find anything else, so I can make a video on that. But I got a surprise for y'all when we get down there, hopefully, and we'll see you when we get there. This is the old home place of Anse Hatfield, and a descendant of his lives here now. His name is Jack. He's got the museum over here. Today we're going to detect this lower part of this yard right here, and we may even go over here behind the house here and get on the horse trail, see if we can find any of these horseshoes. I've found some parts of horseshoes before. We're going to detect this over to the tree line right there and see what we can find. So I'll go in and talk to him a minute, and then we'll come back out and we're going to get started on it. Be back with you just in a minute. As I told you, I had a surprise for you, and I want you to check this out right here. Here's your surprise right here, folks. Look here. Here we go again, man. Hey, we're gonna get out here in the yard and we're gonna do some digging, ain't we?
Plan. That is the plan. Let me get mine going. Jump in with you.
All right, get it rolling.
Hello, everyone. How y'all doing today? Leo and Danny, and we are back today at Jack Hatfields, the great-grandson of Anse Hatfield. And those of you who, been around a while and watched our little escapades over here, you already know that, well, we're pretty hillbilly. And when we get together, it's kind of like the Transformers. We sort of form into like a mega hillbilly. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't really deny it, though, can you?
No, you can't. When you're from the holler, you're from the holler, ain't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
I missed too much good stuff. I had to go back and get my camera. Hey, now y'all not gonna say nothing, right? Back. Everybody done quit telling all the good stuff.
What good stuff? What are you talking about?
Folks, I've been standing out here listening to all kinds of good stuff that these two guys have been talking about, and now they ain't saying a word. Bacon cookies.
Look, fat kids love cookies. I love me some cookies. But we just been talking about the history and how the property was laid out, and where they've been digging and everything. So we're talking about how the Diggers TV show, we have some local diggers, Herbie and Eric, and then of course you guys. We've all dug on kind of this side. So this is where like a lot of the action took place, right? Because every time, for whatever reason, I guess, every time somebody come in, they turn this way. So over this side was a lot of, like where everybody parked and hung out, and like that picture we got with the 3 bears on the chain where they got the pet bears up. Yeah. That was taken right here. So like all the activity during the day was happening.
Lance's pet bears.
He had 3.
Lance was really into black bears. He liked bears.
Yeah, the story is that he went hunting and killed a black bear because he loved to hunt black bears, and there's a lot of them around there. And then he shot and killed the black bear, and not realizing she had 3 cubs. So then he brought the cubs home, and they ended up becoming their pets and trained their pets. And it was also said that that when they would have visitors and stuff, he would sit on the back porch. You know, the barn was sitting. Barn set kind of past these 2 trees back here. Got a tractor over there. Kind of where the barn set, and then Fred's pen was here in the middle, right? And the big house was here. So he'd sit on the back porch and send a visitor out to the barn to pick him up a tool or something. And he'd go sit on the back porch and almost pee his pants,
When
laughing
the bears would go after him.
when they
Well, have you heard the one
ran
about
into the bears.
Have you heard the one about? I think it was F of all. Have you heard about him?
I haven't
popping a
heard
bear?
much about him at all.
I'm pretty sure it was F of all. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it was F of all. That there's a legend that he had said that he could knock out a bear, and they laughed at him, and he supposedly baited a bear into a pen. Gets in the pen with the bear,
Ugh.
pops it across the face, and as soon as the bear, rears
Yeah.
up, bam, knocked it out.
So what you're saying is my family has been crazy for a
If-
long time, and I'm
if-
just fitting
Yeah,
in.
I don't know if
That's what
story's
you're
true.
saying.
That's a legend. That's a legend for sure.
Yeah.
But according to the legend, I'm pretty sure it was F of all. Supposedly
Yeah.
knocked out a bear. Might have been Big F.
In this family, I wouldn't doubt it one
I'm
bit.
pretty sure it was one of them that supposedly knocked out a bear with one punch. Just because they laughed at him when he said he could do it.
Yeah.
He said he could do it, and they laughed at him.
It sounds like something one of us would do.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does.
But
It very much does.
Who knows?
You leave them bears alone.
Oh yeah, no, I'll run from them. Yeah, I mean, I
No
got something
picking
in
on
here.
bears.
No, I keep something by the door in here for him always.
Honey.
No, it ain't honey.
I remember you there when my honey comes in, because you had asked me about
Yes.
some honey earlier,
Yeah.
and it looks like one good hive of my bees are really doing good. They come out the other day, and they was all over the place. So
Really?
maybe by about June or so, or
Bee
Yeah,
party.
July. Yeah,
I was
bee
gonna
party.
pour it in some little jars and sell it in a gift shop.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
Local honey.
yeah. Okay, I'll.
And then of course, when allergy season comes, it's always good to have.
Oh,
some.
yes, it is.
Hot
But
bodies.
yeah, so those bears, all that, a lot of the action took place right here. This was kind of the parking lot and the gathering place, and right here where behind the well is where he had his ginseng garden.
Are we gonna do this? All right. I'm gonna go over and put this camera on that tripod, and we'll start putting flags down.
All right. I'll follow you around and move off.
Okay, folks, we've got the flags down. They're all marked. We're gonna go along and dig it up, see what we got on the flags we got in the ground. What do you think?
I'm ready.
All right.
I will be doing double camera duty. There you go. Y'all can say hi to each other like that.
All righty.
Ready?
Let's go. Which one you want to hit first?
I'm
Let's go to this one right here.
ready. It just looks like there's something under there. I can just tell.
Something's there, I'd say. Yeah.
What does the detector say?
Between tab and gold, it could be some type of soft metal, though. We better put Jack's grass back like it was, ain't it?
Yeah.
Right here.
Jimmy Hop.
Looky here.
Oh Lord.
Off the bat.
That's a big one too. 30-06.
No, I bet it's going to be the same kind of deal we got up on the hill up there. Take a look and see. It's a high-powered rifle shell. RA something P. That's a different shit round.
Huh.
Well, that's oldie,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's a good find, really. It's a
Good start.
now look there. You can't tell it hardly, can you? Look at there. All right. Where to next? Here.
Okay, we got one more hot dog. That's not where that rock is.
Yeah.
Shell.
Look at there.
That's a ball one.
Yeah, that's a.
Ah. Oh.
It looks like about a 44 or something.
Yeah.
It's old. Look at that white.
Yeah, it is.
Good
The white
patina on
patina on it. Yep. He's been in the ground a long time.
All right.
That's a good one. Two good ones and a pie.
All right. Let's go.
Or is that just a piece of flag fell off?
A piece of flag fell off. There's one over here. Let's go here to.
I'll tell you, man, this holding two cameras is hard work, man. It's probably much harder than digging.
Uh-oh.
Coin?
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
What is he? What is that, a Liberty dime?
No, it's the size of a nickel.
Huh.
1901, looks like on it.
Sure,
Can you see it?
Both of these. 1901?
What is it?
I can't tell.
Oh, that's a V nickel.
Is it?
See the V on the back?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Like it's been a fire or something. Look, it's burnt.
Well, the house did burn.
It's red looking.
The house burned. That would explain it.
Look at that.
Wow, 1901. Can y'all see that, guys? 1901. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good looking burnt. Well, after the house burned.
Yeah, that's real good.
Yeah, it is. That's a really fun game you can play. They're like really great ones. 1,000 little porcupines. You slip those underneath someone's car seat cover. Run. You don't want to be there.
Here we go.
You don't want to be there when they find you.
No, I fell on them things before.
Hello. What is that? Script.
No, that's an old flat butt.
It's a butt.
Look at that.
That is cool. It's worn
That's
down.
old there.
It is worn down around the edges.
It's from back in the day, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. Huh.
Still got the shank on the back side of it.
That is
That
cool.
could be back from that era. That's way back. I don't know when.
That is really cool.
Yeah. Got another little signal over here too, somewhere. You find it here.
Okay.
I turn this back on to find the spot where it's at. I didn't mark it.
Rest of the buttons, maybe. Rest of the code.
Here I go. Not using my gloves again. I get jumped on all the time for that.
Now some rusty piece of metal. Close.
Ah, oh boy.
It's a buckle.
Buckle, like a shoe buckle or something.
Could be a strap. It's a little D buckle, isn't it?
Brass too, it's kind of heavy.
Huh.
You don't make brass buckles no more, that's pure brass.
That could have went to a bridle or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, off a strap off of Fred, maybe.
Maybe.
It's cool.
Maybe.
All right.
It's in the right spot.
Well, two good things in one spot. All right. Find another spot.
Moving on. I was just making a joke a little while ago. I was just making a joke a little while ago about putting these chestnut hulls under somebody's car seat. Shores the world, Danny sits down on one of them.
That hurt the baby.
Yeah, I bet it did. I bet it did.
Okay, let's dig this. We keep saying it's the last one, but this is the last one.
Okay.
Okay.
You're getting a really good signal on this one, so we'll see.
Sure it is.
Yeah, I'm sure this one is gold. I'm convinced. This one is the real deal. We are going to come up with Devil Anse's hidden gold.
See what this is?
I do. That's a silver dollar, ain't it?
No.
That's not him.
No, ain't him. Him just looked like it, didn't it?
Yeah, it looked like a silver dollar. That's what it looked like. Uh-huh. Aluminum. Piece of pie pan. Aluminum. Oh, well.
All right.
Now, we still got some good stuff. That 1901 burnt coin alone.
Yeah.
You know?
And that bullet, that little shoe buckle. Could be a shoe buckle. Could be a harness off of a horse's strap.
Yeah.
There was something else too. About 3 or 4 things, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got a few.
As long as we don't go out empty-handed, we won't get run off.
That's it, man. long as we score a hit, right?
Right.
Okay, let's go.
Go on by them things.
They're mean. It's like little porcupines.
All right.
Let's go see Jack.
You ready, Leo?
I'm ready, brother.
All right, let's hit it.
Are you ready, Jack?
I don't know. With you two, it's always scary.
Are you sitting down?
No. Hold on.
Yeah, remember that one?
All right. I'm sitting down now.
Okay. Now we're gonna start you off easy.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make sure I've got the right thing. We're gonna start you off easy.
Right.
Ready?
Yeah.
It's just old flat piece of metal, ain't nothing. We don't think so.
We don't think.
Never know. Sometimes you clean these things up and things pop up.
Now here's your next piece. You ready for your next one?
Yeah.
Old piece of aluminum.
You know what? We found a few of these here.
Look like gutter nail. Like
The other ones I have are more like an ink pen. They're about the size of an ink pen. I don't know what these things are.
Well,
and I keep finding them.
Here's you a whole one. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, there's a good one.
Looks like a stick, don't it?
It does. That's what Danny said. It looks just like a stick.
Yeah, I
got
wouldn't even
metal
have
on
picked it up.
It
I
does,
thought
don't
it was a stick.
It looks just like a stick. Okay, now make sure we're not getting ahead of ourselves here. Trying to fish them out of my pocket. Okay, that's just an old piece of metal.
Another piece of metal.
Yeah.
Is it lint free?
Lint free.
Lint free.
Yeah.
I can display that and put that as Leo's lint.
Yeah, there you go, in the museum.
Yeah.
In the museum. Hey, you threw it away, man. I saw that. Now, this one could be something. This here could be something.
Okay.
This right here is a buckle.
Yeah, it is.
Could be a harness. That was where
it's missing the
little tongue.
Right. That's
I would
old. It's
wonder-
solid brass, so it's really old.
And it was right in the right spot, right out here.
I would wonder.
Strap off of
A
maybe
bridle,
one of the
maybe?
bridles.
It's exactly where
That's
my
the first
mind
thing I
went.
thought of,
With
too.
the width of it, it seems like it'd be like a little
Little.
A
tightened
leather
strap. Yeah.
Right. A leather bridle strap or
Yep,
something.
that's what I was thinking. Cause
So that could very well be from, all jokes aside, that could have been Fred's.
it could have been. Where'd you find this at?
Right over there.
Over there, we're about where.
Right where Fred's pin was.
Yeah, where the pin was.
It could have been right off of
Yeah.
one of the saddles.
Well, I mean, probably where you'd put the harness and stuff on,
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
So that one could be something.
Yeah.
It's only gonna get better from here.
Yeah, it gets better.
Well, it was.
Here's a button,
A button.
a metal button. From,
It's all pretty old too.
Look how it smashes there together.
Yeah,
Wonder what's in there when I clean at it.
button guts.
There's
Button
one.
guts.
There's one here you're gonna really like.
Yeah, we ain't there yet.
No, we're not there
we ain't
yet.
there yet.
Okay.
Here's another button.
That is
That's
good.
one of the
A
Civil
totally
War
different
ones.
button.
Yeah,
That's one of the
their
Civil
flat
War
ones. That's one
buttons
of them
from the
flat
uniforms.
faces.
Yeah.
Yes.
could have been one of his.
That's what it looks like anyway.
Could have been.
That is exactly.
Because
what
remember
it
we
looks like.
found one like this too.
Right.
Yeah, and it's out there in the museum.
That was probably about 20 yards out from the house here.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's definitely the Civil War uniform buttons.
We still we have the three good ones still left.
Yeah.
Still got its little.
Yeah, the shank's
Loop,
still on
yeah.
it. Yeah, shank's still on it.
That's crazy.
The thread's broke.
We didn't find
they
a
were
whole lot
buttoning
of
it.
stuff, but what we did find was pretty good, and a lot
Yeah.
of stuff.
The last three are the good ones. I got
So-
the three good ones in my hand still.
Should we do the creek?
Yeah.
Oh, come back.
about
I
Yeah.
was going to tell you, there's a whole lot of stuff in this yard. A lot. I want to come back and really go through it because he's got a video he's going to the graveyard and do, I think.
Yeah.
And so I want to be able to spend a whole day and just dig
And
it.
just go through it and filter out the pop
completely
tabs.
everything, dig everything.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love it.
Get all the pop tabs out.
Who knows what we find?
But-
He's going to find stuff because we found stuff today.
Yeah.
We're just now getting ready to show you the three good ones.
Oh, okay.
That was the junk.
I thought these two
No,
were
that
the
was
good.
the junk.
Yeah, it's junk ones.
That-
That was the junk stuff there.
That ain't junk to me, but
That's a good one.
oh yeah, another shell. We got like 500 of these things.
They've shot a lot of these here. They have.
You know what I don't know? If I should like clean these things up, you know what I mean?
Or leave them. I kind of leave them.
or leave
I
them,
leave
you know,
'em.
like
I would
this.
leave
I
'em.
just,
I would leave them.
I don't know.
Especially those.
There.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Civil War bullet,
That's one of his. That's,
lead ones.
you know what that is?
It's a lead bullet.
Yeah,
right?
but you know exactly what it is. That's a 44 Dragoon. I looked that up on the internet, and that is a 44 Dragoon
Yeah.
handgun, like that one down in the museum. You remember
Yeah.
we went down in the museum? I showed you
Yeah.
that big long pistol, big horse pistol they called it. And
Uh-huh.
I would say that was one of his sidearm.
That's what I was
Rounds.
thinking too. Yeah.
Look, you can see marks in it from the
Yeah.
rifle. You
Yeah.
can see the marks in the and where it's white. It's been in the ground for a really long time.
Huh.
So that's really old.
Thinking about getting one of those ultrasonic like cleaners
The
to
cleaners?
get. Yeah. To at least get all this dirt and things off. But see, like the things with this dust on, I mean the rust on them, you know, because you got to think of all the other stuff that we've
Don't look like much.
found, you know, like you know how you do that that electrolysis stuff and it gets the rust off and all that. I'm just wondering if I should do that, you know, and like get some of this rust off.
Are you ready for your good one?
130,
Is
yeah.
there one left? Is that that one?
Yeah.
Ah, here we go.
Yeah. We got the good ones still left. Are you sitting down?
No.
One of these days I'll quit asking you that. You'll probably be standing.
I'll be standing
You'll
up.
probably be standing
Yeah.
at the time when I
Yeah.
quit asking. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, cool! Another coin.
But look,
Look at the date.
1901.
and it been burnt.
It's been burned.
How you know it was
Look at the
burned?
The color, the crust,
it's
red on it.
got carbon buildup on it. That's been in a fire.
Okay, that's yeah. Because I know when we pull out coins, they're usually
They're clean.
they go in.
They look.
Yeah, and that's nickel anyway. It's not gonna come out like the silver coins do anyway.
So then this was in a home fire.
Yep.
Looks as though.
Looks to be.
It looks like
Yep.
it.
Where did you find it?
Not far from
Right over there by the phone pole.
Yep.
Yep, that would have been in the home fire. Yep.
So that's
Get a
what we
close
call
up.
the good one.
You get a close.
Is that a
up on it.
dime?
Oh, it's a V nickel.
A
V
V
nickel.
There's
Yeah.
a V right there on the back of it.
We get a close up of it too.
I don't know how well you can see it, but
Yeah, I didn't really
there's
look
a
at
V
the back.
right
Yeah.
in the middle.
You
on
not
the
seen
back.
one, Jack?
Uh-uh.
We have now.
Has like a wreath, a wreath going around.
Yeah.
I think it can come in either right after the buffalo nickels
That's hollow.
or right before the buffalo nickels.
Yeah. 1901.
Yeah, the house burned in 1932. Is when the house burned down. Oh, I see. Right in the middle is a V.
Yeah, you can see the V inside the wreath.
United States. Or wait, no, something cents.
Should be 5 cents, I figure. It looks like a V nickel.
Well, it's a V on it for sure.
More stuff for the
That's
museum.
cool, yeah.
Another load, another
Well,
haul.
We didn't find a whole bunch of good stuff, but a few
We
few
found a
good
few
things.
good ones.
I have a feeling there's something out there.
Yeah, there is.
In the
There
front.
is. There's more. I mean, we just did one little spot, right over there.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't even really do a great big spot.
And I did do a quick scan all the way around, and there's a lot of stuff. You hear all them signals,
you
a
could
lot of
hear
signals.
Ting, 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 just all over the place.
Was there a lot, or have you scanned like that back hillside back there?
We did pretty good the last time, not the last time, before the last time we did.
Seems like that's kind of could be a good little like burial spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you needed to hide like a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought they might have been one in the well, but that all fell through.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I was really hoping that.
That is really cool, though, guys.
Yeah.
And the dark, I mean, you can see it's, I don't know if it's from a fire. I'm not a coin expert,
Nah, I ain't either, but it's.
but it would stand to reason, because it's really tarnished.
Yeah.
You know? It's really dark.
See, it's like, do I try to clean it? Do
No, I
I?
wouldn't do nothing
I
to it.
wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'd leave him just like he is.
Most coins, if you start cleaning on them,
They lose value.
lose value on them
Because they're
anyway.
no longer original.
Hmm.
But that is really cool.
Yeah, it is. I love the coins because it's got the dates. You can,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. You know exactly, or the Civil War stuff. You know exactly,
You can see the
That
grooves
it's-
in it. I don't know if y'all can see
Is that
or not.
18 or
You can
1901?
see the grooves.
Thought it was 1901. I don't even know if they had V nickels in 1801. So that's something else I was telling them that I didn't know much about Indian artifacts. I don't. And coins is another thing I don't know a lot about.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, what are they called? Numismatists and that coin collectors?
Yeah.
Numismat, or is that postage stamps? Oh,
Come on, you're degreed over there.
yeah, degreed.
They don't go over that in grad
Okay,
school
guys.
unless it's your degree.
4 megabillion will know.
That they will.
Yeah.
Dirt out is. I'm going to. I think I should at least put them through like the jury cleaner ultrasonic thing.
Might not, as long as it doesn't, it's not something that's gonna,
We gotta get the dirt off.
Yeah, Josh
sure.
Gates, he's the man.
Yeah, and like the coins and stuff that they all dig it up. All these things they dig up, they clean them.
Mhm.
And like try to get all the rust off, and they go through a process where
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking.
Of course, now they've
is that
got.
what I should be
of course,
doing?
now they're going to have, real resources, at their disposal. Like
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
people who know, professionals, how to
Yeah.
do this and that.
I wish we could get some volunteers that knew how to do it.
Yeah, you just
To
have
come
to
and help me.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say,
I really believe once we
first.
start digging in this yard out here,
I do too.
that we're gonna start finding some stuff. It
I
may
do
not
too.
be real good stuff, but it'll be stuff from that area. Cause
Yeah.
we found 4 pieces right there. And I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's from that area.
Well, yeah, 4 for sure. I mean, no 5. I mean, this bullet too, because this is the kind of shells that we've been finding everywhere. So I know this is from I know the shells from that era.
That was the first thing we found, wasn't it? Was
The shell?
The first thing off.
They're everywhere.
I don't know
We've
what we
pulled-
were shooting at, but we obviously missed, didn't we?
You don't know. We may not have missed.
May not have.
May went through.
Maybe.
Yeah. May have. I'm sure there are a lot of warning shots fired here.
You can see the grooves in it. You can see the barrel
Oh, yeah.
marks from the barrel
Yep.
in the bullet.
That's
I
what
can
that's
see grooves
called,
in
though.
it.
That's a 44 Dragoon.
That is
If you look
wild.
look that up on the internet, and you think
Well, he
about it.
he
is
loved
wild.
44s,
That is
44s,
wild.
and then that what's that other the gun I have in there, the 1891 Winchester,
1897.
97. No, I think it's a 91.
Is it? Okay.
I
Oh,
don't
he was
know.
pretty
It's
fond of-
91 or
He
97.
was pretty fond of sawed-off shotguns too.
Well, yeah. He was known. There was actually in the museum. I got 2 or 3 old magazines from like the 40s, 50s, 60s, and they talk about specifically what guns he liked because they used him to advertise and sell their guns.
Yeah. Well, who else? Who better?
So-
Who better?
So it would
Right.
surprise me if they even gave him some of those guns for
Yeah.
doing the ads. But I know that
Probably.
that Winchester that's in there, he was known to have several of those models of guns.
Right.
Because it was supposedly it's so accurate
Uh,
that he loved the accuracy of the shot because that was his
Before I
thing.
leave, can I go in and look at, make sure to get the date right? Because I'll be using that name of that gun in this story.
Okay.
So I want to make sure I get the date right of that gun because it's labeled. on
Yeah,
the
it's
gun,
labeled
what
on
it
top
is.
of the gun. I've got
Right.
the
I wanna make sure I got
information
it
about
right.
the gun, like the gun's history, and then I have the family's history about how I acquired
How
the
you
gun,
got it from your
and
aunt.
then how it was passed down, and then which also, by the way, for those who recently say it's not real, I even have affidavits from the family members who passed it down to me. So and how I got here. So yeah, it's real. I get so tired of this
I have
stupid
no doubt.
crap,
I have
Leo.
no doubt. I have no doubt.
And then, but on top of the gun too is the certificate from Winchester. They called it its birth certificate. I don't know what they call the certificates, but it's in there on top of the gun. It shows the date it was manufactured. Back then, apparently, they didn't keep as good of records back
Right.
then about
Serial
who bought what.
numbers and what.
Yeah, so all they could really tell me was when it was
when
made.
it was made.
Which that one was made in 1911. So we know he owned it and carried it on Fred for quite a while, but it wasn't used in the feud, I guess we'll say, because
Right.
it was after the fact.
Right.
But
Well, it's still his though.
oh yeah,
it's
yeah,
still
it's
his-
definitely his.
Still
It was,
his gun.
yeah,
He-
it was
He
given.
just carried it later.
yeah, Robert-
Later in life, after the bulk of the feud.
Yeah, well, his
had occurred.
son Robert E. Lee is my great grandfather, great grandfather, and Robert E. Lee had 2 children, John and Craig. John Jr. is my grandfather. Craig was the one who had that gun, my grandfather's brother.
Right.
He had that gun and gave it to my Aunt Judy when she was 4, and I can't say her age, but it was a very, very long
You
time
can
ago.
say it, but she gonna kill you if you
Yeah,
do.
it's a very, 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 very long time ago. I love you, Judy. It was a very, very long time ago,
Wasn't
and
that long ago, Judy. She's gonna get you.
She's gonna get me. She's gonna get me. She's gonna
She
really
gonna
get
get you.
but I mean, you're talking a gun that's been passed down for over 100 years, so
no
it's
doubt,
been
no doubt.
she's had it long.
Yeah.
So when she was 4, her father decided we had some inter-family disputes with my cousins over in Gilbert that do the moonshine and stuff.
Mm.
So they're from Robert as well, and they're from Craig. I'm from John, okay, the brothers. So there was a dispute over a coal mine. So there was a big inter-family dispute. So my grandfather moved to Wyoming County to move away from the family over here. Judy's dad, his name was Jack Wayne. He ended up, I think it was Jack was his first name. No, Wayne for sure. Robert Wayne? No, maybe Robert Wayne. So, anyways, her dad decided to go to Palm Beach, Florida. So, at 4 years old, he moved her to Palm Beach.
Right.
Well, before they left, Craig, her grandfather, gave her the gun when she was 4 and told her to keep it safe, that it belonged to Devil Anse, and she wanted her to have a part of the family history,
Right.
even though she wasn't going to be around, so she could remember her family. So she has had it in her attic for longer than I've even been alive.
Yeah, I've heard the story. She told you to come down to Florida.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Didn't tell you what.
Yeah, she heard out on me. I was
and
so
then you
mad.
get down there and find out you have to drive all the way back
Yeah,
because you can't
yeah.
fly with a shotgun.
Yes.
You can't fly with a
Can you
shotgun,
imagine?
even if it is an
Can
old
you imagine,
antique one.
even if you could you imagine checking Devil Anse's gun
Yeah.
in Delta's baggage?
Yeah.
No,
Well,
thank
could
you.
you imagine?
No.
TSI guy comes up to you, right?
TSA, yeah.
You've got a shotgun in your suitcase. No, really, man, that was Devil Anse Hatfields shotgun.
Yeah, and he's-
Dude, you're under arrest.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly how that's
Yeah,
going to
that
play
would go
out.
down. Yeah, so
That's exactly how that's
yeah.
going to
So
play out.
I got all this started and open, and this was her dream, and she kept aggravating me when I gave up my career in insurance. I was an executive for Blue Cross Blue Shield. I'm an educated hillbilly. I have an MBA, and I climbed that ladder and made my mark on the world.
So when we do Mega Billy, you're going to be the head, right?
Nah, I'm already ahead of the Hatfield stuff. So I got to do
I
that
call
too.
legs. That makes you butt.
I've been called that before. You know.
I got my hands full on these two over here. But she kept aggravating me to come here because she bought the property back for the family 8 years ago and kept begging me to come here. So I came here and I got it started and, opened up and everything. And, I had my set of guns, the gold plated ones in there.
Yeah.
So I had those and I had this nice case made for it. You see the case it's in. And she comes in, to visit to see what all I've done, and I absolutely just loved it. And then about a month later, she calls me and says, I need you to book a flight and come down to Florida. Or, no, she said, not book a flight. She said, I need you to come to Florida. I said, for what? And she's like, well, I got a confession, but I can't tell it to you over the phone. I need you to drive to Florida, not fly, because you're going to need to drive back. I said, well, can I fly down and rent a car and drive back? And she said, yep. I said, okay. So this is what I did. I flew down there, and I got down there, and she pulled it out of the attic, told me what it was. I swear I was in awe. I didn't know what to say or do.
I bet.
I did not know what to say.
When you showed it to me.
I was on. I just seen it.
Yeah. And I was skeptical. You know what I mean? I mean, of course, I'm skeptical that it's authentic and that it's real and all this.
Yeah.
So, of course, she told me it was, and she gifted it to me and gave me letters and everything, showing us Providence and how she acquired it. Coal trucks.
Yeah, this is how we make our living here in West Virginia. A lot of people do.
All I see is potholes. All I see, potholes. But anyway, so so when I got back, I started researching it just to try to make sure it was authentic, time period appropriate, prove what I could for it. And apparently Winchester, I guess, I can't remember if they said their corporate offices had a big fire or something, but a lot of their old records got destroyed. And what was remaining and what was left was actually turned over to the Buffalo Bill Museum.
Oh, you done good, man.
You did good. I didn't find nothing. You did it. I didn't find nothing.
Teamwork.
We appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, Jack, for letting us
I
come.
appreciate you
over.
guys.
Glad we found something else for the
Yeah.
museum.
And it don't look like a lot, but really it is.
Always glad to help.
It's hard to tell what it's never a lost.
Yeah, that's true.
Anything that we can bring up is worth it. I
Yeah.
don't care what it is.
Yeah. Bring it up and look at it, and we'll figure out what it is.
Yeah, you know, and the things I know what they are, I try to clean them up as good as I can without destroying them and put them on display. And the things that don't, I keep them in a
And you share them with the
container.
public.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, Jack, you share stuff that you find with the public. Most people that had something like this, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know good and well they'd be trying to sell it.
Yeah, there's a nice piece that I know about.
You'd be trying to sell this stuff.
The prior owner of the property kept,
Yeah.
and I'm wanting it back.
You look like your daddy there when you looked at him that way just now. I said, "Oh, I see
Don't let him
Daddy
know
Jack
that.
right there."
Don't let him know that.
Oh Lord!
Well,
All right,
guys. As much as I hate
been
to,
good.
as
Mega
much
Billy's out, not Hillbilly.
yeah, Mega Billy's.
Mega Billy's out.
The three of us are together.
we are. We are.
Yeah.
Get over here and see
All
here.
right.
Hang on, hang
Yep,
on,
we
hang
get
on.
it.
Come on, get in here.
There we
There we
go.
go.
Alright.
Check
There
this
we go.
out.
I don't know which way to look. This way.
How about that?
There we go. That'll
Good.
work. Yeah, that'll
All
work.
right, guys.
All right.
From Devil Anse Hatfields yard. I guess that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Y'all
Yeah.
ready?
Yeah.
On three. 1, 2,
Three.
3.
Mega Billy's out. Y'all remember?
Here's the horseshoe part of it. I just found part of a horseshoe. Probably Anse's horse Fred's shoe. Here's a shotgun shell I found, probably from on Dale Lance's shotguns. It's from the late 1900s. I found about 4 or 5 of them today.